Some questions that commonly come up during the course of the body work is, one of them is, can I do this wrong, or can I hurt my horse with this? Anybody can learn to do this. If you follow the instructions given in this video, you can't do it wrong. With practice, you can only do it better. What if the horse appears uncomfortable and wants me to stop? This is part of the process. Often when we find something in the horse that's uncomfortable, he'll fidget or he'll tell us it's uncomfortable, so we have to find the right level of pressure or non-pressure or space to make it comfortable for the horse. How often can I do this work? You have to remember that you're working with the horse's nervous system. Too much work can cause the horse's nervous system to overload. When this happens, the horse will either get very, very antsy, or he'll just shut down and stop giving you responses. So I would say, as a rule, if you do this every day, it's going to be too much for your horse. If you do this every other day and don't do too long of a session, then that might be fine for your horse. But the horse will tell you ultimately if you're doing too much. What if the horse suddenly jerks or panics? So, as I said before, if you learn not to react to the horse's reaction, the horse will often settle down. What if my horse is constantly moving and chewing and nibbling? As you practice this more, you start to learn how to read through that behavior. When a horse gets uncomfortable with the body work or what you're finding, he might start to fuss and fidget and mess with the handler or try to nip you. It's important that you just soften and give him a chance to work it out. If he continues being fussy and nippy, you just read through that. You'll still be able to see the blinks, and you'll still be able to see the releases through that clutter of behavior. What if my horse tries to kick me? If he's trying to kick you, it's because you're finding something in his body with your hand that's bothering him. The best thing to do is soften and back off to the point where he's comfortable with that distance and wait. That's the stay part. The horse will start to release in a more comfortable manner. How much time do I spend doing this? I would say 2 hours would be the max for the horse's nervous system to handle. As I said before, when his nervous system gets overloaded, you'll notice it. Thanks for joining us and for sharing this with your horse. If you're interested in learning more, the next step would be the Beyond Horse Massage book and DVD, which can be found on our website at mastersonmethod.com. You'll also find there that we do home study courses and we do weekend clinics around the country. And if you're interested in going even further, we have a certification program. Before we go, I want to introduce you to my dog, Popper. Some of you who have been doing this for a while may have noticed that the Masterson method works equally well on dogs. In fact, I can't pet Popper anymore without searching for blinks and waiting for responses. So stay tuned for our next project.